And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What do you have on him?
Yeah, last time out went 8 solid innings, came away with a no decision, and his teammates are looking to try to get him that win today. All he's got to do is perform the way he did last time. Should be a go.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's how this series begins. And he deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got him. One up, one down. Here comes Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, you really couldn't ask for a better guy to be the face of the game of baseball. I mean, this is a guy that is so team-first oriented, doesn't like to talk about himself, will always defer and talk about his teammates. Just impressive.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So, man aboard. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. The American League leader in RBIs this year. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Stanton now. 8th in the AL in homers right now. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch. Ball one there.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Here's a 1-1. And strike two. Rizzo, the base runner at first with one out. Gets a piece. And stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. And the 2-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Gleyber Torres. First offering misses the mark.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Kicks and deals.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
DJ LeMahieu on deck for the Yankees. And that'll load the bases.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And there's a foul ball. One out, bases full. On the ground, 2 ball. Knocks it down. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And now Bader up to the plate.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Two outs. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins coming up. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And starting in this one, Domingo Germán. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses. 1-0. Germán, a former All-Star. He throws a curveball, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And that's down and away. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The wind of the pitch. And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first. Gene Segura at the plate here. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Runner, yes, there goes Wendell. Foul ball. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good eye right there. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Luis Ariz stands in. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Up the middle. Whips it to first. That's the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka.
And a pitch. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that one is inside. The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a ball. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Swing and a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Over to Segura. Over to first. Safe. Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The pitch. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Volpe on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Herman back to work. That's in there. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next one misses. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is down low. 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down. Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Stops it on a slide. The throw. LeMahieu to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. New inning getting started. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony.
With Anthony Rizzo, you almost forget he was originally drafted by the Red Sox. He debuted with the Padres, won that championship with the Cubs, and now a Yankee.
Yeah, and I think one of the telltale signs early with him in terms of the guy that would have that intestinal fortitude is just the fact that he beat cancer.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Stanton batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. One, two now. That one out to right. Garcia settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out.
Now back, second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Left field, way back there. That's going back. Back some more. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's DJ LeMahieu.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's to third. On to first. And that'll do it. The Yanks lead one, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick
Fortes, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. 0-1. There's a strike. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
That one pushed foul. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
now bat, the third baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Wendell goes 6'1", 195 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Strike 2. On the ground to the left, Volpe gets it to first. That ends the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Harrison Bader. And a pitch. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Slapped foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Bader leads off second with nobody out. Next offering way off the plate. Time called again. Second time in the at-bat. Kicks and fires. And it's even up. No outs. Runner on second. Three-two now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Now the 0-1. Popped up right side, and the infield fly is called. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Steven Okert getting loose out there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. Luzardo checks over to first, and he's back. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now Anthony Rizzo. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus Luzardo won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Steven Okert on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Out to short. Segura handles, gathers, and throws to first. Third out. Yankees with a 3-run shot, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, bottom 4, here's the shortstop at the plate. Gene Segura. Vermont back to work. And that's a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
The rise, batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up the middle, Torres tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground to second. Torres fires over to first. That's out number 3. And the Marlins down quietly. It's 5-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit. The pitch. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and misses. Slider right there. Another 1-2. And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering way off the plate. Swung on, belted. Chisholm ranging back. Still going back. Holy Toledo! He circles the bases, his 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, And it paid off.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner at first with no outs here. Left field. And Bader is set down. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is popped up. Wendell has it sized up. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. In there for strike 1. Slider misses outside. That one not close. And it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. LeMahieu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Gleyber Torres with the big fly for New York. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bader makes a nice running catch.
Now back, first baseman, Garrett.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to him. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. There's a strike. And ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And now it's even up. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 1 so far. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
0-2 now. And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Bounce to the right side. And that is the third out of the inning. Miami down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Top six. And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Okert in his fourth year, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the fourth round back in 2012. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone. And then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the pitch. And Judge spoils that one. Oh, 0-2 now. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Rizzo.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First offering misses the mark. Rizzo in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And now 2-0. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just one out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Boog, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Sneaks through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And now the lefty out to short. Segura. They get the force. Out number 3. 2 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 6 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes. The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
In the air, left side. Connor Falefa going back on this one. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The 1-0. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one in for a strike. 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. Out towards left center. Bader makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Joey Wendell. That one ripped. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Matt Barnes gets the nod out of the bullpen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
DJ LeMahieu to start it off. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
2-0. Fouled off down the right side. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Right-handed reliever. And now it's filled up. Now fly ball to right center. Chisholm on the move to his left. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center field.
And next for New York, Harrison Bader. 1 for 3. And fouled off. Bounce to third. Zips it across, and Bader is set down.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And delivers outside. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Shagwa getting cranked up as well. Way high.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 6 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, digging in, Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Herman back to work. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Arise up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Segura gets his lead at first with nobody out. Grounded to third, could be two. LeMahieu over to second, now to first, and it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one lifted to left. Connor Falefa on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Kiner Falefa.
Here comes a pitch. Ball 1 there.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0. There's the strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
0-1 down. Now 1-1. One now. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Volpe tries to hold up, appeal to first. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Up the middle. Arise onto first. Judge out on the play. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. The wind to the pitch. And that's outside. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
And the righty deals. Just missed. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett.
So, man aboard, Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the 0-1. And downstairs.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Hammered, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Fortes at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. On the ground to short, Volpe. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there, and because it ended up out of play, the runners move up to second and third. So now they have to contend with the pair of runners in scoring position. So on the mound, you just have to try to minimize the damage.
Garcia in the box again, takes a strike. And now the count is even. And the right-hander deals. And Garcia gets a piece. The 1-2. Garcia checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. Sanchez at third. Fortes on at second with 2 down. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Domingo Germán is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. They turn things over to the southpaw, Wandy Peralta.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two outs, bases are full. The 0-2 keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Dylan Floro gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one blasted deep to right. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Now batting.
One gone runner at first. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Floro, a 6'2" righty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And a pitch. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
The third baseman, DJ LeMay.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Outside. And the 1-0. And that misses off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 outs. That one missed. Now 3-0. Runner at second. 2 down. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. To third, Wendell. Third out, and that ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 6 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a ground ball to first. Has some trouble with it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Number 3, second baseman, Luis.
And up next for Miami, Luis Arias. Clips the corner, and that's strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Chisholm now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Line drive, base hit.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. And now 1-2. Just one strike away. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Couple of singles back to back. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base hit and a run in to score.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. That one's in there, 0-1. De La Cruz at second, Cooper at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club that have won this many games.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and